And then we're gonna cut some mayo here, mustard, long sliced dill pickles, some juicy ripe tomatoes, some yellow onion, some red onion, and we're gonna top it off with some fresh lettuce. Now we're gonna come over, our skirt should be ready to go.
Boom, the lid comes off and this is what's revealed. Some melty, boiling, steamy cheese. So this is our extra cheese on the side, but this is our squeeze burger with cheese. That is a nice looking skirt.
And that's how we make our squeeze burger with cheese.
And just like that, dinner is served. This is a masterpiece, something I've never seen before. A burger, but it goes beyond a burger. And I'm not talking about Beyond Meat. We all decided that we don't like that together, right? Right. This is a burger with a cheese skirt, a term I'd never heard before coming here to Sacramento. Now, earlier today, that grilled cheese also had a little bit of a cheese skirt, maybe a mini skirt. This is basically a full-length dress. I'm curious downstairs in the comments what you guys think when you see something like this, because it kind of looks like a satellite dish. Using his steaming method, the bun is incredibly soft, and you can see when I pull up the bun, it's revealing all this stringy, gooey cheese. I'm gonna grab the burger from the bottom. It looks insane. I'm gonna put both sides up like a cowboy hat, and then I'm just gonna go cheese first and see what happens. Here we go. Oh my God, that is delicious. Toasty and gooey at the same time. Now let's try to get some of that cheese and some of that burger at the same time. That's ridiculous. There's a lot of vegetation, tomatoes, pickles, onions, lettuce. So it is a fairly drippy, juicy burger. The only drawback of eating a burger like this is I have no idea the correct way to eat it. I think the best technique might be this, which would be to fold the cheese in, put the burger on top, and then get that crunchy cheese into every single bite. Is it still flaunting a beautiful skirt? No, but it's much more practical. Oh man, I'm so conflicted because it is very wet, but man, those pickles, that onion, the tomato, they're juicy and delicious too. They add so much flavor and they pair so well with that salty cheese. Now here's the thing, it's called a squeeze burger, but it is not a thin patty. This is a big hearty patty. I would recommend getting just one. And actually the cheese, it seems like enough, but if you want more cheese, do what I did. Get some cheese on the side just like this. On this side, on the top, it's a bit more gooey. On the bottom, you can see it looks like it's turned into a delicious plastic actually. It looks like a traffic cone on a hot street in Kuwait, just melted down into a puddle. Hi, hello. We've all had little pieces of shredded cheese that fell onto the flat top that you gotta eat, and they're delicious, but now you get a whole mouthful of that sensation. Ooh, I'm gonna curl it up. It's good, and it's good for you too, at least for your soul. So in the end, is Charles absolutely crushing it? Yes. I hope Charles turns this into a franchise that goes nationwide. Until then, I'm gonna have to keep coming back to Sacramento, unfortunately. So that is dinner, but we still have one meal remaining. Dessert. And if you're looking for a good dessert, try going to a restaurant called Frank Fats. That's where we're headed now. We have come to our final location for an oversized slice of American pie, but there's a catch. This is a Chinese restaurant. Let's go inside and learn what's going on. Kevin, put her there.
Sunny, nice to meet you. Welcome to Sacramento. Welcome to Frank Fat.
Why don't we start from the beginning? How did this place get started?
My grandfather, the late Frank Fat, opened this restaurant back in 1939. And he started out wanting to introduce the community to Chinese food, and people liked it. And then they also said that, Frank, I love your food, but I can't eat it every day. So he listened to his guests, and he added some more Western familiarity to it.
So I want to talk about the banana cream pie. How does this dish enter into the menu here of Frank Fat?
So my grandfather was looking to add dessert because a lot of the Western menus had dessert. One chef who moonlighted here had introduced 5 different pies, and everybody decided to choose their favorites were the banana cream and chocolate cream.
Boom! Right now I am in the pie kitchen with Dong Cheng Yu. That's my guy right here. And we are ready to make a banana cream pie. Let's get into it.
Our journey to the perfect pie starts with cutting off the banana tips. Then they get peeled in a very industrial fashion. Next, the naked bananas line up, and the chef starts slicing them thin. Those slices go into the pie crust, ready to receive a layer of custard on top.
So in the end, this dessert had some connection back to China, and it was something that Americans could connect with too.
In Hong Kong, they have a dessert called dan tai, which is a buttery, flaky crust with vanilla custard in it. And our banana cream pie has those 2 main ingredients, in addition to bananas and whipped cream. And so it was kind of a connection there.
So in the end, is this an American dessert or a Chinese-American dessert?
We're here in America, so I would say it's an American dessert.
Then another layer of sliced bananas goes on, snuggling in all that custard. From there, the pie chills in the freezer for about 10 minutes, so it's easier to apply the whipped cream.
Right now I'm with James. He's about to make the whipped cream. It all starts with this right here, heavy whipping cream.
James pours heavy whipping cream into the mixer, followed by 2 cups of sugar. Soon, it fluffs up into sweet perfection.
Ooh, can I lick that?
Yes.
Oh, really? I thought he would say, oh my God, this is like a dream. My mom would let me lick it when I was a kid, but this is like a dream. I mean, look at that. Well, don't beat too much of it off. Oh, there's none left. James ruined it. I can lick that?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's delicious. James, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, we need to sanitize this. Don't worry, we'll clean that. 10 minutes has passed and those pies have really firmed up.
Now, with surgical precision, Chef Yu piles on a mountain of whipped cream and uses a spatula to sculpt it into perfection.
Oh, this is the toughest part. He cuts in a generous 1/6 of the pie, perhaps 1/8. He pulls it out. Ooh, look at that. Sir, thank you. All right, folks, this is our final entree of the day, a little bit of dessert. Now, I thought at first when I heard banana, hey, we're gonna be a bit healthy. Bananas have potassium, but then they put it in this gigantic, beautiful mountain of whipped cream. This is completely over the top. This is something you would imagine seeing in a rotating pie case inside of a diner. The type of dessert I would expect to see in the Midwest, not here at a Chinese restaurant. The best part of all of this is most people in a diner are gonna be eating pie with a little bit of coffee, but me, I've got my Chinese tea. Nice. This thing has a better side profile than me. It's at least 1.5 inches of whipped cream, and then we go custard banana crust. I'm gonna just gently put my fork through all of that, try to break it apart, and that is anything but disappointing. Wow, they really nailed it. The custard, the banana that's been in the refrigerator, so it's really cooled down, refreshing, nice. The whipped cream is super smooth but rich. The banana, such a simple ingredient, but here they've made it so elegant. The custard is so creamy, smooth, and chilled to perfection. Oh yeah. Most American desserts, especially for folks who come from Asia to here, most American desserts are super oversweet, but here it's just very naturally sweet. It's light, chilled, delicious, fluffy. I gotta say, I love it. After an unhinged day of nonstop eating the most extreme foods in Sacktown, this right here is exactly what I needed. It's piled high, it looks monstrous, but in the end, it goes down smooth, light, and gentle.
This morning, I came to this health-obsessed city on a dangerous mission to find food that could raise more than just my blood pressure. But by the end, I found chefs cooking recipes so bold, they had me sweating butter and begging for more.
But if I had to pick one food, it would be the squeeze burger with cheese. That food, I actually ate the entire thing, even though I wasn't even all that hungry. That food, it wasn't just about the cheese. The cheese was the billboard. That was the marketing. That's what got me in the door. But then it's really one of the best burgers I've ever had. All the delicious wet ingredients, the mayonnaise, the mustard, everything together made it a 10 out of 10 burger. And one that I'm gonna try to replicate from home in Vietnam. And I'm gonna fail and it will be sad. But that is just my opinion. Let me know what you think downstairs in the comments below. Which of these foods from today do you wish could kill you?